Both men look in phenomenal shape.
Receiving our referee's instructions.
Boys touch gloves.
Standing clear. Lights are ready. Our officials are ready. Here we go.
Daniel in the white trunks, Marlon in the black. This is an amateur MMA fight, so rounds will only be 3 minutes. I'm taking it
No fill out for these boys, straight into it. Oh, wow. Side kick, jab. Oh,
Daniel's swinging. Nice stiff jab there from Daniel. Just slipped by Marlon.
Looks for the body jab. Pulled straight.
Nice with cross.
Daniel.
Beautiful straight there from Daniel. Beautiful jab, sorry.
Daniel looks like he's setting up his overhand using his jabs first.
Touching that inside leg kick. I feel like both fighters are kind of relaxing a little bit more into it. At the start, there's a little bit of like tension, just rushing forward. Chilling a little bit now.
Gotta get that fight nerves out first then.
Yeah.
Then we settle down. Marlon lands a few. Just the inside justices.
Nice hook there from Daniel. Daniel does seem to be a little bit rangier.
Yeah,
Got a little bit more reach.
Looks like a takedown.
Shot there, shot attempt. Attempt for a knee for Marlon.
Yeah, nice knee from Marlon. Side kick.
Nice
Marlon applying
uppercut
pressure.
there, lands. Marlon's kind of got two overhooks there, just stuffing the clinch of Daniel. Attempting to throw some knees there from the clinch. Both men break apart.
Finds his way out. Just missed overhand by Daniel.
Nice jab there from Marlon.
Jab, Marlon putting pressure.
Marlon's doing a very good job of controlling the center of the cage. So he's basically keeping Daniel back there close to the edge near the cage. If he were to pressure forward, he could really push him back onto the cage there, which is
Really stalking him down, but now Daniel reverses it.
Yeah, reverses Marlon onto the cage. Back to the center now. Oh, nice body kick, drops him. Shot on a single to a double from Daniel. Pushes Marlon against the cage. Marlon sprawling his leg back.
Daniel fell on the floor, but ends up
Yeah, ends up
double
on
leg
a
takedown.
single, yeah.
With a single. Marlon
He
stays
needs
on
to
his
like
feet.
drag that leg forward and pull Marlon's back off the cage. Marlon's got that overhook in.
Round one.
Nice round one for both gentlemen. Nothing too crazy. Doesn't look like both men are too fatigued. Anything could go in the next two, I believe. They seem to want to stay on the feet. There's some shots taken, but not huge commitment to the shots, I think. They seem comfortable standing and striking.
Men go back to their coaches, receiving some adjustments. Round two. Going to be interesting how they start this round. Will it be standing up or straight for the takedown? Marlon marches forward. Daniel goes for the jab.
Nice clips Daniel there. Nice outside leg kick there from Marlon. Returned by Daniel. Oh, outside leg kick again. Nice stiff jabs from Daniel.
Yeah, looks like that is bread and butter. Marlon,
Oh, that was a nice shot by
back and
Daniel.
forth. Marlon goes for the takedown. Looking for the clinch. Right knee.
Nice
Daniel.
knee there. Marlon just avoids being pushed up against the cage.
Daniel
Shot
looks for the
from
takedown.
Daniel
Front
straight
pressure.
into the other side of the cage. His head kind of ends up a bit low. So I think Marlon from here, I think Marlon is once again taking the overhook. He's trying to frame against Daniel's face and break that grip.
Yeah, Daniel's looking for the single leg here.
I mean, Marlon attempts to throw in a few shots, but it looks like Daniel's actually picked up that single now. He's attempting to hook the leg, drag Marlon off the cage.
Yeah, right knee.
Ooh,
yeah.
some nice knees there. Those last two landed. First one kind of missed.
Yeah, his knee's got him out of trouble.
Yeah. Nice
Right leg kick.
outside leg kick there.
Hook.
Cool, massive uppercut from
Oh, he
Daniel.
drops him.
Did he
might have-
drop? He hit him where he
I
fell.
think he might have fell.
Yeah. That's okay. He recovered.
Yeah.
Back up on the cage again.
He's using his knees very well.
Yeah. Marlon's also just doing a good job of stuffing Daniel's head and taking those two underhooks just to stop Daniel from really capitalizing on the double. So right now is Daniel's kind of just driving in, but he's not really able to take Marlon away from the cage or circle to the back. Marlon could potentially take a guillotine here. Daniel's on that single. Marlon's doing a good job of making his leg heavy. Daniel just changes to that double again, but
Marlon's looking
Yeah.
for his body shots. Those hurt.
just a fist to the ribs. I honestly feel like Marlon, if he created an angle and really lifted up
Look for
Daniel's
the
head, he could look for the guillotine. Yeah.
Guillotine.
He just needs to punch his hand a little bit higher.
Body shots. Marlon. Daniel applying the pressure. Looking for the double. Back to the single. Looking for that ankle.
The wall is actually helping Marlon quite a lot just to stay up.
Stay up in front. 10 seconds.
At the moment, Daniel's kind of just pushing him back into the wall. That was close. Like, he almost picked up his legs there. If he picked up both legs, then the person against the wall will fall down. But until then, he was just driving Marlon back into the wall where Marlon had a lot of support.
Yeah, that was very good for Marlon to defend
Yeah.
the takedown, but also very dominating for Daniel. It's a good thing for the judges to see, you know, when you're up against the wall at the cage, and honestly dominant. So good defense from Marlon.
Final round coming up for these 67 kilo amateur MMA fighters. I still feel like it could go either way.
Third and final round.
Oh, the look in Daniel's eyes
Straight
was
into it.
stone cold.
Yeah,
Oh, nice shots from Marlon.
yeah, nice shot. Daniel
Yeah.
hates it.
I feel like Marlon's just got a little bit more composure coming into this third round. He's doing a good job of just cutting Daniel off as
Cutting him
Daniel
off.
circles. Yeah.
Limiting his space to work.
Daniel's just moving so much more, whereas Marlon is just taking a few steps to cut him down.
Daniel looking
Big
for the takedown
shot
again.
there, yeah. So once again, he just drove forward and put Marlon's back on the wall. So I do believe if he had just tried to cut the angle and driven with his head, he could have won that shot. Marlon barely sprawled. Oh,
Third and final round, he gets the
picks him
takedown.
up and throws him off. That was actually a good strategy.
That's the first takedown of the
Yeah,
night.
that was nice. Good recovery there from Marlon. He manages to climb back up the wall.
Yeah, straight back on his feet.
Yeah, that was a nice shot though. Could circle to the back here. Yeah, Daniel just needs to break Marlon down now and start working to get those hooks in.
So that's erupting for Daniel. Looks for that single.
He just needs to take his head out from underneath Marlon's arm. He keeps putting it in the armpit. It would be better off like
Marlon's
putting
looking
it
for that
under
underhook.
Marlon's chin.
Marlon needs to look for double unders, which
Yeah,
he does.
Marlon can get the takedown.
And
Oh, he reversed it.
Yep, that's how he gets out. Applying pressure once again. Marlon, inside kick, jab. This fight for anyone at the moment. Jab, return by Marlon straight. Way out, straight.
Oh, kick straight into Daniel's shot. And there's right up against the wall in front of us right now.
Yes. These
We
are
can do some coaching from the commentary booth.
$900 tickets right here.
Yeah, I think Daniel needs to get his head out from under the armpit. He needs to snatch that leg away from the wall. Like run the pipe, take the ankle, and then circle backwards to actually, because at the moment the wall, the cage is holding Marlon up.
Yeah, and he's doing a very good job at spreading his feet.
Yeah,
very
he's now
wide.
managing to pull Marlon's leg away from the cage. Marlon's taken that guillotine,
He's got
the
the guillotine.
headlock again.
He's looking for it.
Daniel's trying to snatch up the other leg. Oh, that was close. That was close.
Yeah. Marlon,
Oh,
gets the top of
Marlon
it.
manages to break Daniel down to the ground. Daniel's
Marlon's ground
turtle
and pound.
taking shots.
Daniel's
This is a
taking
bad
shots.
place for Daniel. He's still on that single. His arm, I think his arm is actually caught. Oh, that was a nice finish there from Marlon.
That was a great way to finish the fight for Marlon, and
Yeah.
you know, great performance by both fighters.
Yeah.
You know, back and forth.
That was a nice ground and pound there at the end. I feel like that was the most solid kind of like ground, I guess, ground and pound we've seen.
Yeah, that was a great way to finish the fight for
Yeah,
Marlon. Definitely,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
the last look for the judges, what they see, and
I don't like to make decisions. I can barely make a call. I'm too busy talking about it.
Yeah,
But what
this
do you think?
if I'm sitting back watching without, yeah, you know what, it looks like 50-50 so far at the moment. Not too sure.
Pretty close.
Awaiting the judges' decisions. It's a great war, great fight, gentlemen. Yeah, I'm unsure how the judge is going to judge this one.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, give these two warriors on the cage a mighty round of applause. And indeed, we have got to the every judges scorecard. The decision is in. Your winner coming from the blue corner, Marlon Rodriguez.
Congratulations, Marlon. Good work, Daniel.
Yeah, that was well won by Marlon. I feel like throughout the fight he did have that little bit more like ring craft. Just a little bit more composure, although Daniel did come forward with a lot of